Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to sunrise over the Kerbal space complex here on the planet Kerbin. Now, last time we did stuff, before we've done stuff, and basically we've done stuff. We are now, welcome to episode 8. Now, I have made this one hard for myself. I can't go back, can't change anything. It's what I would call pretty much hardcore mode of a Kerbal Space Program, but without the hard settings of the finances and stuff. So, there's a few things I want to do today. We're going to head over to the space plane hangar, and we're going to load up our landcraft. Here it is, our Landcraft Mark 1, and it's really for doing science on the land. And last time we tried to drive it to the mountains, well, not last time, but we recently tried to drive this to the mountains, and it wasn't going to have enough fuel, so I drove it back to the shore and got some data. Now, I've decided there's a few other places we need to go grab some data from, so let's head out there. Okay, so here we are. We're on the runway with Bob Kerbin early in the morning. We haven't got the brakes on, and is steering enabled? No, I don't think steering's enabled. Let's turn the throttle down and enable steering on the front. So, unlock steering and unlock steering. We're going to keep an eye on the electrical charge because I'm going to turn on the light. Light on. Oh no, faces the wrong way. It's the rear lights that I need. There we go. Light on and light on. I don't know if this actually uses electrical charge. It doesn't seem to be. It looks like free lights, which is fantastic, really. Okay, let's activate those engines. There they are. And I want to try different places to do this sort of science. So first things first, let's do a crew report from the runway. Now, we have done this before. That was pointless doing. Let's reset the experiment and go somewhere else. Let's head off the runway. Just enough thrust to get us started on the movements here. And we're going to head straight down. We're going to use the brakes to keep this vehicle nice and steady. There we go. Fantastic. Now let's drive this over to the space complex because there's a few places where we can do some science. Now the land's fairly flat around here, so just leaving a bit of speed on the good old speedo here. Up to nearly 30 meters a second, which is actually quite fast. Now it looks like there's a change in land height here. Or is it just the way the shadows are? No, there is a change in land height, so let's tap the brakes, bring our speed down. There we go. A little bit of thrust to get us over that crest. And then a throttle up. Now, I want to get onto the launch pad because I don't know if we've done all the science we need to from there. So let's find out. So let's just drive it this way. Let's brake a little bit. And drive it down here. There we go. Right, here we go. Let's open her up. He says going 19 meters per second. I really, really do not want to have this thing go very fast at all. In fact, let's cut the power now, zoom out slightly, get ready to brake, and braking, letting go of the brakes a little bit, second stage of braking. We just need to move forward a little bit. Okay, let's put the brakes on. Okay, so I'm fairly sure we've done a crew report from here before. Yep, no science for that. Let's see about the mystery goo. Do we get any science of the mystery goo? No, not really any science for that one. Do we get any science in the materials bay? Yes, we actually get a little bit of science for that one. I think we may have done these ones from here before, but we're just going to double check them. There we go. And EVA report, so it's time to put the gear down. There we go. Doesn't like it, but we do it anyway. EVA Bob, get out of there. Drop down. Like a good Kerbal. There we go. EVA report says... No, we have definitely done everything over here. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to get back inside here. How do I jump? There we go. We're going to get back inside and we're going to get this vehicle... probably reset all the experiments as well. And take it a little further back. Oh, hang on a minute. We haven't all... Great. Got problems with the wheels again. Let's try one more time. Oh, this time the front's popped out. Can I now do raise gear? No, let's try lower gear. Ah! And this one, raise gear and lower gear. We should be alright now. This might be a bit jerky. No, not too bad. Right. Now we can only go forwards. So let's start. Let's take the brakes off and manoeuvre forward ever so slightly. Now I want to turn this thing round really, because we need to go onto the launchy runway area thing. Now, do I get to reset these experiments? Yeah, I can do. Reset. Reset. Good. Now let's get down here, because there's so many different biomes in this game now, it's unbelievable. Right. I think that will probably do us. So let's cut the engines, apply the brakes. I think... Is this a new biome? Let's see. Put the brakes on. Right. Crew report. Yes, let's overwrite it. From the crawlway. Brilliant. 1.5 science. We know we've got the good job here. So, down we go on the gears. Fantastic. EVA out there, my friend. And drop down. Now, can we do an EVA report from here? No, it counts as Kerbin's shores. Never mind. Let's reset that experiment. EVA report from the crawlway, 2.4 science. Excellent. Pretty much free science this is, because hang on a minute. Oh, I'm not in the right place. Because this vehicle's going to cost us nothing. A little bit of fuel. That's it. Get back in, my friend. There we go. Right, now how many legs are going to come up this time? For crying out loud. Little bit of bugginess with this, but that's due to the extremely weird things that I do with this vessel. There's 3 of them up, and lock the steering because I accidentally locked it. There we go, all 4 of them back up. Observe the materials bay, we get the science for that as well. The mystery goos. Fantastic. Brilliant. And what about this crew report? We don't get a crew report from here, do we? No. Okay, well there we go. One thing left to do is drive this vessel back, get the science, and then we're going to come back out and see if we can find another biome. So we've done the runway, we've done the launch pad, we've done the shores, we've done the water, and we've done the crawlway now. So I will be right back after I've got this vehicle back. Okay, so here we are. Out again. Getting a little bit of air. little bit risky, but never mind. Bob's doesn't look very happy at the minute flying this, driving this device, and one can completely understand that due to the fact that at least one Kerbal has lost. I think it's one Kerbal's lost their life to this vehicle. But the reason why I use these engines on this now is because I used to use the larger engines, and to do absolutely anything was immediately devastating if you press the wrong button. With these ones, it's not too bad. Right, is there one for the flagpole? Bearing in mind I haven't got reverse, so let's see how close I... No, I can't get any closer than that. I'm going to have to take a run up. I have to drive around this heap over here. Oh, we lost the edge. There we go. Right, head straight back for it. Brakes, and want to be right next to the flagpole. I know I've got a funny feeling the flagpole has something to do with the biomes. So let's just see what we get here. What does this count as? From the launch pad. Nope, that's not really worth it. We've had launch pad. Reset the experiment. Maybe we could do an EVA from the flagpole. I'm not sure. Let's go and see if we can explore anywhere else in the complex. I've got a funny feeling we've got everywhere we're going to be able to get for now. That was quite a big bounce. Oh. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that was a big one. Right, let's see if we can do anything from here. Where are we now? Tracking station. Well, there we are, and a whole new set of science. Let's put the brakes on. Get the mystery gear out. Yeah. And we got 15 science for our last little jaunt, so hopefully we're going to get at least 15 science from this one. Crew report. Oh, actually counts as the tracking station this time. Let's keep that data. Time for you to EVA, Bob. Brilliant. EVA report? Nah, nothing. Reset the experiment. Get back inside and drop the wheels down, my friend. There we go. Now we'll EVA out and you can just quite easily step off. EVA report. More science. Let's get you back inside. Jump, grab, get in. This is the difficult bit. He says, doing it first time. Well, there we go. A little bit more science. Time for us to take this vehicle back to the runway or launch pad, whichever's easier. I think the runway is probably going to be closer from here. Let's just go down there. There we go. And I'm going to take this back, recover it, and we'll probably do it one more time. Okay, so that gets us another 15 science. Right, so now up to 57 science. Let's click next and done. Get Bob back in. And of course, because we drove it all the way to the the runway, we get all the money back. So we're still on the 45,000 we were on a little while ago. Over to the R&D department now to see what we can get. Now, we've got various different things that we could have a look at here. Advanced rocketry gives us these radio mount engines, which are quite cool. Fuel tanks here, they're quite nice ones, but they're not really much different from the other ones. General construction is actually quite a good one because it gives us these strut connectors, which can be really useful for bigger ships. We don't want to do bigger ships just yet because we can't really put them on our launch pad. And this one over here, flight control can be really good. This winglet here has a control surface, I think. Yeah, it has a control surface, so that's good. Reaction wheels can help. The Stay Putnik allows us to launch stuff without any Kerbals in, so that can be quite good as well. But these items over here, these electrics, we can't afford these yet. We need electrics because we need solar panels and lights and batteries for lots of things, really, to be honest. But for now, I think I'm going to start with... We'll go with advanced rocketry. There we go. And that gives us fuel systems and heavy rocketry, which is something we can look into later on. We've no point in going into heavy rocketry yet. Whilst we're here, let's have a look at the science archives, see what we've got so far. Let's just filter it down by mystery goo. We've got 8 reports of mystery goo, but 9 reports of materials labs. What have we missed? Crawlway, grassland, shores, water. Crawlway, grassland, shores, water. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program Launchpad Runway. Kerbal Space Program Launchpad Run R&D. Apparently, we got materials from the R&D department at some point. Value was nothing, apparently, at that particular time. Maybe we need to head over to the R&D department in our buggy and pick up some extra data at some point. Let's head back. There we go. So today is really all about gathering that science. So let's go out. I guess we could also go to all of these locations and grab some research. Okay, let's go do that now. So here we are on the runway once again, but this time I intend to get all of it at once. So let's unlock the steering on the front wheels. There we go. Put the lights on the rear wheels, may as well, and then unlock the steering on this side. Lights on this side. There we go. Engine power down, ignition, and brakes off. Alright. So what I'm hoping is that I don't know whether Bob can reach, but I'm hoping that we can get him close enough to these units at the back here to count as being able to pick up the experiments. We'll soon find that out when I get over to my first location. Okay, so here I am at the administration building. I've just done the study of, let's see, the materials bay. They show very little signs of change, though one of our samples is yet again judging us. So let's keep that data. Observe the mystery goo. Keep that data. There we go. Let's do a crew report from here. Let's see what we get. Yeah, crew report from administration. If I EVA, where do I get the EVA report from? Flying over Kerbin shores. So there's no point in having that. Get back inside. Lower that gear. There we go. Let's head out now and drop off. There we go. Now if I EVA report here, yep, from the administration building, more science, all free science pretty much. A little bit of fuel, that's all it's taking us. We're just going to head over to the back of the vehicle here and see if we can grab the experiments. Now I don't think we can reset these once I've grabbed them, but we'll give it a go. Get up. Right, let's see. No, we can't grab them. We can't. Oh. Well, I jumped to at one point, got the information to collect data, but if we collect the data, these become unusable, so we can't really come out again and do more science and at another location. So I'm going to have to drive this back, and we'll do all the other locations. Okay, so I got tired of going backwards and forwards with that vehicle, so I present to you the Mark II. Basically, it's got an extra load of science pods and materials bays and mystery goos on the back, and because we were only allowed 30 components, I reduced the mini winglets got rid of them, and put one lot of engine on there. That will reduce our thrust. It should also make this vehicle a little easier to control as well. It was a little overpowered before. So let's see. We want to unlock the steering over there, unlock the steering over there, reduce the throttle, activate the single engine, unlock the brakes, turn the lights on, and launch. Oh yes, there we go. This time we're going better. Go on. Okay, for some reason we won't go forward. We're just making a lot of dust. What's going on? I'm confused. This lock steering, raised gear, invert steering, lights are on. I see the wheels wobbling, the steering's working fine. The brakes aren't on at the back. Full power doesn't appear to be enough to move this vehicle. Okay, back to the drawing board. Okay, so what I've done is I've made it slightly shorter and put, instead of having 2 fuel tanks and 2 engines, 2 fuel tanks and 1 engine, we've now got 2 fuel tanks and 2 engines. So hopefully, if I undo the brakes, no, those science modules are just way too heavy. Maximum power, and all we seem to be doing is going backwards. I'm fairly sure we're just rolling with the ground here. Damn it! Right then, last attempt. Let's take those brakes off. Initialize those engines. Oh yes. That works. Almost regret putting these particular engines on this now, so here we go. Let's take this over to 3 places. Okay, so here we are. We're at the space plane hangar. Just done all the gear observations and the materials bay. Let's lower that gear down. Get Bob out there for an EVA. Get down there, Bob. Thank you. EVA report. Brilliant. And get back on board. So get back on board. There we go. Next location. Oh! Okay, wasn't expecting that. Perhaps I can fix this. Steady now. Right, brakes off, and next location. And here we are outside the vehicle assembly building. Keep the data from that one, from the materials bay. Mystery go, mystery go. Come on, there we go. Now, do it correctly this time, Bob. Lower your gear. There we go. Now, EVA out. Let down. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. EVA report whilst laying on the floor. Get up, jump up, get back in. And away we go to the next location. Let's go this way. There we go. So just pulling up outside the R&D department, and Time to observe the materials base, see if we've got the right. Yep, materials study from R&D. Let's get the goo. Oh yes, this is pretty much free stuff. It's just costing us a little bit of fuel, and we could always nick down Tesco and fill up again. Right, lower ourselves, and EVA. Oh, do I do a crew report? Crew report. I need a crew report from the R&D department as well. Okay, well there we go. That's all of them done. I'm going to recover this vessel, and then that'll be pretty much for it for today. So just the EVA reports and get them all back home. And back to the runway. There we go. Where we're going to recover the vessel. And recover all this wonderful science. And there we have it, 45 science from that particular expedition. Well worth that little bit of time there, especially considering how much we paid for it. If we look at our money, we've lost about 200 credits in fuel. We've done the runway, we've done the launch pad, we've done the crawlway, we've done the space plane hangar, we've done the construction building, we've done the R&D, we've done tracking, but I don't think we have done administration. Well, I think we have done administration actually, but I don't think we've done astronaut or mission control. So let me just check that in the reports. Administration, yes. Crawlway, grasslands, shores, water, say space center, launch pad, R&D, runway. But yes, so I was correct. Well, what I'll do is I'll grab those last two from the astronaut complex and from the emission control, and I will see you next time when we will build some actual rockets, but we will have lots of science points to spend as well, and hopefully we'll get some good contracts and some money too. But that's all from me for now. If you've enjoyed the episode, remember to give it a like, and if you've got any thoughts, ideas or questions, pop them down in the comments below. Keep up to date with everything that I'm doing on a daily basis on Twitter, and important news and events go on my Facebook page. If you want to get involved in the Lowsome events, the big subscriber games and championships that we do, head out to lowsome.net, where it's got all the links and information to the various different places. Well, like I said, that's all for now, so thank you very much and goodbye.